Hello YouTube. Can you look like the Wi-Fi is pretty shitty? All right. We have four people. So basically, you can ask me anything. Just chilling from Bali, and we have probably around 1 hour to talk. The Wi-Fi is good. You look shitty. City the two. So you can see there are a lot of trees, and yeah, it's just a beautiful place. Hello, Rakas. Hello, Hamster. Hello, Elquars. So it took me around 24 hours to get here, but yeah, so far so good. Really enjoying the time right here. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, Cat. Here's Kayan. Not sure you can hear me. So I'm still trading, but basically just trading on the daily time framing to uh, to not really spending a lot of time on the chart, because when you travel, I don't think you can actually trade 15 minutes or 1 minute chart unless you want to waste your time and don't want to enjoy life. So the vacation so far today is the first day in Bali, so probably we will have to extract some money, rent a motorbike, and start from there. The reason for the live stream is just um, I'm feeling pretty happy and thankful. So with a good energy, just want to start something and answer any question if you have about trading, about life, about Bali. Hey May, hi Christian. I'm going to stay in Bali for probably 3 4 days. Quite a long vacation, but yeah, we don't really rush to travel for a few days. It's we enjoy our stay. We really take our time to enjoy when wherever we travel. Can you trade live? Well, in order to trade live, usually I have to do scalping, because if if I trade live and I trade daily time framing, probably I would just zoom on the live stream and talk. Probably maybe next year if I can schedule my time. Maybe I do scalping on the live stream, but it requires me to be profitable first. But yeah, I actually will think about it. It's gonna be a challenge, but it's gonna be something very exciting for sure. Yeah, look like Wi-Fi is shitty again. Many Indonesian people here in comments. Yeah, not a lot of people online now. Probably 24 hour. people. Good morning, Sean. How are you? Probably will do the live stream for. I'm Indonesian, currently living in Germany. The Wi-Fi is so it probably I already hit stop lock the Wi-Fi license. What Wi-Fi?
Đang livestream mà wifi chưa ra anh
ngồi ngồi đây thử. I just came back to my room. Not sure if the Wi-Fi is better or not, but look like we are back online. So I just came back to my room and look like this Wi-Fi is more stable here. Yeah.
hello, can you hear me?
So I only trade like once a day. I don't really trade much now. Like when you travel, the thing is you cannot trade the way you want. Usually we I had to move to higher time framing and spend more time outside of the chart instead of just trading all day. My wife will kill me if I just trade all the day. We don't have a lot of people like the first live stream. Probably people are sleeping, or maybe because the Wi-Fi. So there are no question. Have you seen the crazy black swan in a GPY pairs? I saw it on the daily time framing, so it's kind of small because I trade on the daily time framing. So I got stopped out a few trade on JPY, but I didn't get any slippage, probably because I trade on the daily time framing. But if you trade on 5 minutes, 1 minute, probably you got your challenge bridge and probably lost more than what you planned. But so far, I didn't get like slippage. Still, just lost what I intended to. So I don't think it is a big deal for me. Hello, Germany. Wow, 5 a.m. is usually the time where I work out. Do you backtest your strategy or for what that's it? I think I saw you somewhere. um, on for any strategy now for sure that I got to backtest it using FX replay, and I forward tested on the challenge. How do you backtest with FX replay? Do you backtest live or spring the data directly? I think you got to backtest live with the data from the past, and FX replay you can do it on TradingView from the data from the past. I think they have the data up to like 2014, 2015, so pretty good. You are trading 13 year. Yeah, a lot of story about that, and a lot of up and down as well. But this year, 2023, probably one of my breakthrough year. I started YouTube. I started Twitter. I started to do a lot of self reflection, and I grow from it a lot. I have been following you, SingStar. Thank you, May. Maybe that's why I recognize the name. I think regarding about the backtesting, like a lot of time I backtest really nice, but when it comes to live trading, it's kind of different thing. So that's reason why their strategy that I don't think I can actually backtest on FX replay. Like when you trade based on diversion, maybe you open more than one chart at a time, so probably it's gonna be not friendly with FX replay. Or if the way you backtest is either based on different instrument correlation, then it's not possible on FX replay as well. So it depends on the strategy. Some strategy you can backtest, some strategy you can only forward test. Hello, my Ami. Hello, probably the city with a lot of Lamborghini and stuff. Thank you, May. Thank you, amazing spot. Yeah, I think that is one of the most important thing. Um, if people see the video for what it is, and probably they gonna rely that their broker gonna be good for you to trade. There are some broker maybe very difficult to scout. So for me right now, because I'm trading on 4 hours, 1 hour daily, so basically I can trade any broker. To be honest, they're a little different between pricing, spread, but so far not really any major problem. Thank you, Wikitech. I hope I pass the challenge as well. Yeah, probably 1.2 thousand subs. I think that's probably October last year. So that's quite a long time as well. Thank you, May. So you have become FTT. I don't really know what FTT is mean, May. Forex funded trader, or yeah, not really getting what FTT mean. Hopefully, it is something positive. Why do you trade on 4 hour time framing? Why not on 1 hour or lower, like 5 minutes? Their mode is fractal, show with the strength strategy. Um, that is exactly what I think when I first started trading as well. Because as a trader, we think that the lower time framing, the more opportunity, the more money as well. But in reality, it's gonna be like how do I say it? Like you got to understand that, let's say if I took two trades on 4 hour time framing, it's gonna be very different compared to me taking two trade on 5 minute chart, because the time between the trade, the time you hold the trade, the time between your losing trade, they are all going to be very different. And if you are a new trader, usually you don't have the mental capacity to actually handle the pressure, the stress things from lower time framing. And lower time framing also have a lot of noise, because when you trade lower time framing, usually you're going to be really focused and really have a plan on when to get in, when to get out, and when to stop trading as well. Otherwise, you're gonna be sucked into the marketplace, and before you know it, probably you're gonna blow out your challenge. So the main reason I'm trading 4 hour right now is because I am traveling. So I am traveling, and I don't want myself to holding the phone all day and taking on the trade, or trying to scout here and there, losing the internet connection, and yeah, you know what happened when you lose the internet connection during your trade and travel and stuff. So I think it's very important to implement your trading and your life to balance things out. Otherwise, yeah, just trade whatever you want, however you want, and as long as you feel grounded, balanced, and making money, then that's fine. Another thing about higher time framing is that instead of risking small on one trade, two trade, a lot of trade on 5 minute chart, you can actually like match the risk to a bigger risk, like a bigger loss size kind of stuff, and you take only one high quality trade on higher time framing. That is one of the option as well. So it depends on the way you structure your risk. Higher time framing, lower time framing, they're actually the same, because the way you, how many trade you took, how many trade you open at the same time, there are many ways to customize your trading around. So I'm gonna say that longer time framing, lower time framing, the opportunity gonna be the same. I'm planning to buy well 10 10K challenge. Um, why not like just 100K? Why like spread like 10 account? I mean, for me personally, I usually manage to buy one account. It feels so much easier to navigate around. That's the reason why I usually choose the biggest account on the platform, because when I trade 10 account like that, probably I'm gonna use the trade copier, and with a new trader, with a new platform trader, when they are not really familiar with the trade copier, they may get burned out, they may get some technical issue, a lot of stuff. For 8K and you are spending on a 10K challenge, for me that is 10K. Yeah, for me that is the reasonable option. But I just don't get it why 10 account. Yeah, but 100K for 8K So that means you are not buying something that you could not afford to lose. So for me, that is something reasonable. Because if you have an 8K and you are buying like 500K account that costing around 2K or 3K per account, then that is a problem. But if you are really spreading your risk, then I think you should be fine. What city do I live? I don't think that it is trading related. I just answer more about trading related question. Not really about personal life. Hi Ronnie. Hi Evan. I'm currently phase two of Fnatic Next. Congratulations, May. Fnatic Next, they don't actually have a slippage on phase one and phase two. But on Fnatic phase, I heard people say that they have a slippage. So yeah, just watch out on that, and probably don't try to scout with big loss and on 1 minute kind of stuff. Just to make sure, just be safe. And so far, I haven't been funded or got any payout from Fnatic Next, so I could not really have a full review on the firm. I'm still I got to phase two on Fnatic Next, and then I failed the challenge, so I didn't get to Fnatic phase. But on phase one and phase two, you're gonna get like your stop loss and your take profit gonna be 100% filled. They have like a perfect condition on phase one and phase two, but on Fnatic phase, just be safe and watch out for the slippage. That is a rumor. I don't have any data from my personal trading. That's the reason why I want to get to the funded phase to give more detail about that. I usually just talk based on my personal experiences. I don't really talk based on what other people say. In 100K challenge, do you think risk in Europe? I Europe on 1%. So that means you are going to have a like what like 100 trade before you blow out. I don't think that they a good option unless you are opening like 10 trade in a row, or holding like trend opening trade in at the same time. Um, one of the thing about prop firm is that they are risky, and you have no idea how long your favorite firm gonna stay in business. So when you're risking Europe on 1%, probably it's gonna take how long, like 6 months or probably a lot to pass. I don't know about your average risk to reward too, so it's very hard to say. But Euro bond one, I think, is too defensive, too conservative, and when you pass, maybe it take 1 year, and when you pass, the prop firm went out of business, and you're gonna cry. So I think that make sure that you are risking probably, but make sure that you are not playing it too safe. For me right now, I'm risking Euro bond 3, but that is because I am trading a lot of firm at the same time. If I only do one account at a time, usually I'm gonna do Euro bond 5 or 1% a trade. I don't have any problem with that, because if we do have an edge, then Euro bond 5 or 1% a trade is very, very reasonable, and you should not have a problem to pass the challenge. So I think that European one is not really a good option. Hello, May. Hello from Canada. I have been following your journey like some other here. So after 5 years, finally seeing some consistency. Wow. Congratulations, mate. I think that is one of the most beautiful thing. It may take years, but when the consistency come, even we don't know how long it's gonna last, but it just feel amazing. It just feel like we got some foundation, something that we can scale in, and something that give us faith to keep going. I think that's one of the most important thing. Only us knowing how far we have come. So congratulations. I cannot see more consistency from you. Good luck and good trading. Russell, how do you overcome into trading genre when they know what's for you? Um, the trading journey you mean? I think that every one of us here, as a trader, you got to understand that especially the first year, there are not a lot of people gonna support you, and probably a lot of people not really knowing what trading mean. There are a lot of scams, there are a lot of weird things when it comes to trading, and the only thing anyone can understand is the result. That's the reason why instead of blaming other people to like why you don't understand me, why you do that to me, why, I think the most important thing is that we focus on what we can control, and we focus to bring the result. And it's not easy for others to actually understand it, and that is a normal thing. It's not that people hate us or something. Sometimes our family just love us and they don't want to see us suffer from trading, from gambling thing, and that's the reason why it is very like normal to have people not really supporting you. Even my wife, it took her some time to actually understand the journey, understand what I'm going through, and how trading actually make me a better human being, a better husband, some in some kind of sense. And yeah, things take time. Just focus on how you can love them the way they are, and how you can actually keep going the way you are, and how you're gonna bring the result. Because it doesn't matter how people hate you or not supporting you, but when you love them the way they are, when you bring the result that people are not really expecting that you will, people are gonna accept you. That is the reality, and that is something that any trader gonna go through. We're gonna induce a lot of people, and trading is very lonely, but along the way you're gonna have friends, but it's gonna take time. We don't need a lot of friends. We just need the best one, and we keep our circle close, small, and we grow from there. So don't worry, just keep going and focus to bring the result. Whatever you are feeling, we all feeling that. Any trader gonna suffer the same thing. How to overcome your unprofitable journey? By being profitable. I think that any profitable trader, they're gonna be unprofitable first, and you got to suffer that first, and from that suffering, it actually where you grow, and how you're gonna grow as a trader. I don't think there's any shortcut in this trading thing. I mean, using one account one by one. If I lose, I use another account. Um, yeah, that is another option as well. Um, just make sure that however you want to do it, just make sure you are not going to burn down yourself, and make sure that you learn something from your challenge as well. Um, because a lot of people, every trader gonna have a different approach to prop firm. Some people hate prop firm, some people love prop firm, some people trade very aggressively, some people trade very consistently. So I don't know what role you're taking, but just make sure that you are not going to burn yourself out, because trading a 10 account you could it got for me I gonna burn down. And the key to consistency is that the trade that you took it gonna be on the same quality, the similar quality on your execution, on your emotional decision, on your data driven decision. Like the more stability in your life, in your trading, the better. You don't want to get a really good trade and the next trade is going to be everywhere. So to take care of yourself and knowing what you are going after, the consistency or just one challenge. You want to pass any challenge, or you just want to make sure that you will not lose that challenge. How many trade are you currently taking to pass phase monthly? Mm, I don't think that I actually have a monthly goal to pass a challenge or something right now, because I'm taking a lot of challenge at the same time. So probably I'm going to just focus on making the decision that resonate with me and the way I trade. I should make sure that I don't take a trade because I lost too much, or take a trade because I win too much, or take a trade because I want to achieve a certain goal in a month or a week. So yeah, I don't really have a goal. I'm more a process oriented trader. I take what market give me, and I'm happy with however the outcome is. What strategy you use for now? Because I am traveling, so I'm doing my trade very simple, just support resistance, and I trade only in Asia section. So yeah, it's just for the best, because in Bali it is very the time zone is very similar to my country. So I focus on managed and open trade only once a day, and then I move on with my life. I don't have a time to actually monitor the trade, or manually interfere, or check partial, or yeah. So traveling is require my trading to be the most similar strategy. How did you overcome the lost account? I lost my 500K account in for the engineer as well after three payout. Um, I'm gonna say that you lost the account, but you actually got something to study from it. When I lost the fund engineer account, I didn't have any payout for the last 2 months. So probably it's gonna be difficult on the mental side when we don't have a payout, when we don't have an income. But at the same time, I don't just spend my money like recklessly to buy the challenge and try to get funded again. I'm going, as you already see, I'm really taking my time. And sorry, I need to get some water. So I think that you got to understand that a funded account, every time you lost your funded account, you're gonna have a like it felt worse than we imagined. And I lost a few funded account, and every time I lost one funded account, it felt like the next account are gonna be really, really like conservative and straight at the way like try my best to be honest. Because every time I lost one funded account, it made me feel kind of disappointed in myself. It made me feel like I'm not really consistent as I expected, and it really made me to the decision that I bought ton of challenge. As you already see my 2.7 million, you can see that even I'm not passing quickly, I really try to hanging on and study from my trading performance, my emotional patterns, my trading pattern, my strategy. I really spend time in my challenge to study more, so that when I got funded the next time, not sure when, but when I got funded, I'm gonna stay consistent in the way I trade, in the way I live, in the way I approach trading in general. Because when we lost our funded accounts, that means that our trading have some flaws, and until we fix it, probably we're gonna get like bridge again. That's the reason why at first it feel like something not good, but we're gonna accept the outcome, and we're gonna man up, and we're gonna get funded again, and we're gonna trade better the next time. I think that should one payout, it actually override a lot of failed challenge. That's the reason why right now I'm really taking my time. So I sorry for a long speed, but I just hope that you get funded again soon. I'm working to get funded again too, so I know how you feel. But don't get discouraged. It's just part of trader's life. Thank you for sharing. Can you say the moment you decide your shop become free? Um, I think when if you for the past few years, I always have another sort of income, but probably just 1 month ago, I actually got no source of income left. I full I'm fully in YouTube and in trading now. So in order to have the confidence to quit your job and start trading, the first thing is that you're going to have a trading edge where you believe that you're going to be profitable. And another thing is you're going to have a saving to back you up, to have the security for your family, for yourself, so that when you lost a challenge, it's not a big deal. You can do it again. So having a saving account, it's not about the money, but it's more about the mental thing. Because when you buy a challenge, if you don't have any money left, probably you are not going to trade well. So in order to quit your shop, you need to build up a saving account for probably at least 2 years. Without a shop, you still can survive. And within that 2 year, you're gonna trade and you're gonna find out if you are a good trader or not. And you may decide to get a job after 2 years or something. But 2 years it probably the less amount of saving if you want to quit your job. And I don't think that having a guts is enough, but having a really strong trading edge in the way you trade, in the way you approach trading in general is more important. Because when the time is right, you're gonna know exactly Like, are you ready or not? When the time comes, you will know. But if you still afraid, probably you don't have enough confidence in your trading like you think you are. So don't really quit your job yet. Just evaluate everything and make sure that, because to be honest, I always think that I am ready, but when I lost my main source of income, it felt weird. Even I have as a saving, even I have as money to back me up, like, but it feel weird when you have a nothing at all and you went full time with trading. So be prepared for that as well, because it feel weird to be just a trader without any job or income. No comment on that. How are you and how long have you been trading? I'm 30. I'm I have been trading for probably more than 10 years. Mostly unprofitable. Don't you think you should change your strategy? Well, if if I want to change my strategy, then I change my strategy. I don't change my strategy because someone tell me to, or I change my strategy because I saw someone doing it better than me. Trading is very personal thing, and changing strategy, if it's good for you, if you have a data for that this season, then go for it. And but if you go for a new strategy because you saw some YouTuber sharing it with a better result than yours, then it's probably not a good idea. So so far I'm still pretty fine with the strategy. I have a plenty of different strategy. Yeah, so far just the first day in Bali, but quite enjoy it. But the traffic is quite crazy. What is your win rate? It depends, mate. It depends on the strategy I'm using. Let's say for the fifth retracement strategy that I use with probably 400 trade in forward testing data now, it's around just 33%. But the risk reward, the average risk reward is 1 to 3. So long term wins is still profitable. But if I consider my strategy right now on daily time framing based on support and resistance, it's just 40% with 1 to 1 risk reward ratio, but still profitable. But it take more sample size to know for sure. Yeah, I will try. How to overcome unprofitable? I mean, how many hours decase yourself on trading like reading chart back test? I'm gonna say that the more hour you invest in backtesting your strategy, the more confident you are gonna have when you forward testing. And there are other things that you could not rush as well, like the way you manage your emotion, your mental capacity. Because like a language, like going to gym, you could not do all the thing in one day and get result. Like going to gym requires 6 months of practice. Talking in English, in Spanish, in whatever language, it requires months of practice as well. And that is the same when it comes to psychology in trading. You could not rush it. That's the reason why something like backtesting, you can spend hours to collect data to build the confidence. But when it comes to psychology, you need to know your breaking point. You need to know when you're gonna get over low, when you're gonna get stressful, when you're gonna get like over trading. You need to know that so that you can actually balance your journey in a way that you may not making a lot, but make sure you are not losing during the time you are learning to trade. That is one of the most crucial thing, because the first year any trader gonna lose their their ass up. And if you manage to survive, you manage to keep your capital, you are way ahead. So take your time and don't burn down. Trading is truly a marathon. So you can run your ass up in one day, and the next day you can still blow out the account. So hope that help. Just showing my support. Hope you are well. Thank you, May. I think I saw you a lot on the comment as well. Wing Commander. Can you speak Vietnamese? Yes, I can.
I think they want you live stream by Vietnamese.
After you get the payout, my trading my old capital is one of my goal. One of the reason I am not trading my capital right now is because I know that I am not yet consistent in a way that I can manage my money. That's the reason why I spend more time in the challenge to to study more. But I am so like more confident than I ever been. And probably maybe next year I'm going to have a documentary where I trade my own money as well. And thinking about trading on the live stream as well, scalping some shit. But yeah, trade your real capital is something that I think any trader should have in their goal, because prop firm it is still a risky thing. You don't have any warranty that your favorite firm gonna stay here for forever or not. So it's better to have something to back you up, something like train your capital. Is it possible to trade on prop firm while traveling as yes, you can trade prop firm even when you are traveling. Some prop firm they're gonna require you to tell them in advance, like for the next I think they require you to announce the travel. So just say to them that you are going to travel. For the best, if you are trading on the laptop, then you should bring the same laptop with you to trade on that, and limit yourself to log in some weird trading device like a laptop in the airport or something. Probably they're gonna mark you and they're gonna review you and you don't know what's gonna be happening. So you can still travel, and problem don't really have a problem with IB changing, but it's more problem when you change the device that you are using to trade. So yeah. Good morning, Ken. Run out the laptop battery. Keep doing what you were doing. Love the train. It's a reality train up and down. It's mental again. Yeah, I think YouTube has been a blessing to connect me with the world and to help other people. I think when you help other people, when you talk, when you try to speak from your heart, it's not only that you you help other, but you also help yourself, heal yourself in a way. So I think it's a beautiful thing. How are you from South Africa? I'm always looking forward to your video upload so much. Thank you, Sam. That's very far from here. Probably 24-hour flight. Hopefully, I can be in Africa someday. I am using Trader Connect. They are very active on the live chat. They can help you with anything, so they are pretty good. What are your view on? I think probably any. I always get this question asked. It is is funny. I think as the concept, you're gonna. I think people should take it this way. You come to a video, you see the concept, you see how he trade, you backtest it. If it's work for you on the backtesting, you try to forward test it. If it's somehow make you a profitable trader, then you stay with the concept. If it's not, then you move on. I think it is just that simple. You should not you should not really like spend your time to see how other people talk about ICT, to see how ICT trader does it and do that. Trading is very personal and it's more matter on how this trading concept work for you. Not it's not about how other think, but it's more about how you think. What is your backtesting tell you? What is the forward testing result? And from there, you're gonna grow. You don't grow based on how other people talk about that concept. To be honest, so ICT concept. Personally, I studied for 2 years, so probably I can just come back and trade it. And from on a ICT concept, what worked for me is more about the fair value gap and the order block. For other BDRAs, I don't really see it working like breaker. I just don't because you need to understand that every person, every of us, we have different way to see market. So whatever concept work for you, however you see the market, trade it. Sometimes you can see some things that many people don't actually see it. That's why we are very unique in the way we are wired, in the way we think. So we should be unique on the way we trade as well. So ICT concept is work for some people. It is a scam for some people as well. um, how do I keep my equity curve consistent? Divinity is for some of you that don't know. Divinity is more consistent than me. He's one of a friend. He's really good, but yeah, maybe he's quite risky on the way he trade. But to the question, I think that risking less is overlooked. Risking less, it doesn't make us passing challenge quick. It doesn't make us have a payout quick, but it actually make us stay in the game longer, and it make us hold on the account longer. And the longer we survive, the more data we collected, the more we're gonna know about the way we trade, how our emotion kick in, and everything. Like a lot of things can unfold when we can stay in the game. And risking let it actually remove a lot of impulsive behavior, and it actually make us like not really excited about the win, not really feel so bad about the loss as well. And risking let is a very first step to actually step back and make the trading more consistent. For me, that's how risking less actually helped me. It Let me put it this way: risking less actually build up a lot of insight that I can actually now trade with a bigger risk, and I don't fear. I don't actually like feeling much like I used to, because I know my trading strategy. I know myself. I know my the way I know the way I trade better than ever, and I don't feel like I'm gonna be pissed off about something or I'm gonna be fearful about something. I know what I'm seeking for. I go there, I execute the trade, I collect the data, I move on with my life. The next day, I repeat the same routine. So risking less is the very first thing to do. The longer we survive, the longer we fuck around, the more we're gonna find out. So don't blow out, and we will find out more about the equity curve. Thank you, Wikitext. How many deals do you think need to be backdated to gain confidence? Um, I used to think that 20 is enough, but right now I try to make it to 50, even 100 trade for backtesting. It depends on the time framing as well, but usually 50 for me is the less right now. 100 trade is standards. What do you use for trade cover to? I'm using Trader Connect and I'm paying like $10 per account. Do you find that after taking a number of trade for the day, you start seeing things that are not there? Um, I'm not sure if I get the question, but I think it's more like hindsight bias when you see something unfolding, when you reevaluate the opening trade and you see like something different when you started to take the trade. So for me, it's like a hindsight bias when you see something already unfolded, and your mind has like tendency to create some kind of illusion. And sometimes it can be right, sometimes it can be wrong. But if we interfere the trade, or if we do something based on that kind of illusion, the illusion that we are not really planned for, then probably we're gonna mess things up. Not sure if I take the question right, but yeah, I'm not really getting 100% sure about your question. Hi May, hi Vis. Always nice to see you around. Yeah, I love smelling. Smiling, not smelling. I love smiling. I always try to make people laugh on Twitter, but recently Twitter has so many drama, so it's very hard for me to make people laugh. I will try to bring more Bali into my latest video. Yeah, probably last 5 minutes, and I will close this live stream. Otherwise, my wife will kill me. But I love talking, man. Every time I turn on a live stream, I really just love talking. I mean, I love answering the question. Do you think traders should have a two or more for the like account? I think that people know that the more the better. But I will say that you get one, try to be consistent on that account, secure like 2 or 3 payout. For my personal view right now, for every payout, I gonna allow myself to purchase or scale in another challenge or something. Otherwise, I don't just buy a challenge just like that because challenge can be very expensive, and having a funded account and being consistent should be like stay funded. It should be the goal. We if we get like 1, 2, 3, but the next month we get euro for the accounts, then it doesn't mean much. I know that a lot of traders actually respect or go home, and usually when they get the payout, it's usually huge. And I don't actually go to that road right now. I'm trying to be more consistent with the way I trade, and if I get a funded account now, I will try my best to keep them alive and stay funded instead of just phase one, phase two all over again. Probably next year. It's 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 not easy to be. Yeah, glad that you use the same people. People. You're welcome, mate. Like it's always a pleasure to talk to you. I hope that you are not really doing too much and burn yourself out. I don't actually any pay. I don't actually have any payout for the last 2 months, but pretty happy and really taking my time. I could not trade a lot on traveling, but when I get back, I will probably find a way to trade more and yeah, recording and stuff. Risking less, it doesn't bring a quick result, but it bring a very consistent result, and it bring a very stable in our state of mind. And you have no idea how powerful a peaceful state of mind can bring. It isn't just about trading, but it handle a lot of things in life very well as well. So risking less. How do you manage trauma and stay emotionally balanced? Um, I don't really manage drawdown anymore. I started to have like if you have a risk parameter where you allow yourself to risk to risk a certain percent that you can afford to lose, and you have a daily limits for your risk as well. That limit should not really bother you. If you're risking too big or if you are trading too much, it doesn't matter how good you are, you will get burned out. Every one of us, we have a different mental capacity, and instead of trying to expand it within the short amount of time, we should risk less and find something that we can handle without losing ourselves. Because trading, if you trade and make money and you lose yourself, sooner or later you're gonna give that money back. Warranty. If you risk less, you may make less money, you may lose less money, but over the long run, you're gonna have a piece of a peaceful peace of mind. You're gonna find balance between your life and trading, and from that balance, you're gonna grow not only as a trader but as a human being as well. So everything come back to your risk parameter. Yeah, that sounds good. Not yet, but they look promising. Maybe I will try them in the future. How were your experiences with? Probably the last question. I love an engineer. So far, my experiences was and still very like good. Like I didn't get slippage. I didn't get anything. I trade with bubble trading on for the engineer. Probably a few months right already. I got three payout. I lost my funded account. Trying to get funded again there. Funded pissed. They banned Vietnam, so probably I didn't see any. I didn't have any experiences with them. So probably the end. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna get some live. I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna enjoy Bali. Thank you, thank you. A really beautiful, gonna beautiful thing to have all you here. I just no judgment. Like if you whatever amount you're risking, as long as you are making money and happy with your life, I think that that's what matter. People judge, people have a different kind of opinion, but trading is very personal. Whatever working for you, do it. And whatever concept is working for you, do it. And don't waste your energy on drama. Don't waste your energy on things that doesn't bring you to beautiful things in life. So I wish you the best in this training journey, and I'm gonna see you on the next live stream. I should do live stream like randomly. I don't have any live schedule. If my energy is good and I feel like I can actually bring some good vibe to all of you, then I should do some live stream. I just love talking and sharing and hugging, but we could not hug through a live stream. So see you all.